And there is difference between Jada and Chetana, the conscious, the sentient and insentient inert. There is a difference. This kind of a duality does exist, for which we have a very well cogently argued school of thought. Most of the world religions which have history, which were started at a given time and which are now spreading and trying to spread and spread and spread, for what I do not know, all of them are dualists. Everything is different from everything else. This is the theology. I'm going to dwell on it a little bit later. This is the theology. We have it here, much more cogently argued by our acharyas. And therefore, if at all I want a dualistic philosophy to back up my religious life, I have it here. We want it little differently, like, so no, the total cannot be outside of me. The total should include me. I can't say I am separate from the total and still call that as a total. And therefore you are not totaling it proper. You are excluding yourself. If there is such a thing as a whole, it should include me. It should encompass me. And if that is the truth, then we have a Ramanuja to come and tell us, hey, you are a part of the whole. Samudrohi tarangaha. That if there is an ocean and there is a wave on the ocean, the wave is a part of the ocean. The wave cannot arrogate itself that I am the ocean. It's a miserable wave, born a few minutes ago, and it will die. And therefore this wave cannot say I am the ocean, which is the cause of the wave. And the wave is a because of ocean, which cannot say I am the cause of everything. And therefore there is a difference between the two. Samudrohi tarangaha. The taranga is of the ocean, but it is not the ocean. He is right. We have it here. What do you want? Do you want duality? Well argued duality, I tell you. Not simply saying that somebody is sitting there upon the heaven looking at you always because he loves you, but he wants to punish you for good, for damnation. Just because you didn't change your name, you continue to be Subramaniam. That's all because he is also judgmental. I thought human beings are judgmental. Even God the Blessed One is judgmental. He is going to have a judgment day. When you will be hauled up there, I will also be with you. And then God is going to ask me, what was your name? Because only you have got a one chance. There is no second chance for you. One chance means only one name you had. One name, your real name, and other names, of course, people called you. That's a different thing. One name you had. And therefore, well, then the God is going to call me and ask me, hey, what is your name? Dayananda. Go to hell. And do you know what I will do? There also I will start my thing. And all the fellows in heaven will try to come to hell. I will attract people there also because I have got a lot of jokes to tell. I have got a lot of stories to tell. Don't think Joe alone is able to make jokes. I can also make jokes. And therefore, so we can have, I will get Joe also there. Because definitely he is not going to change his name in this lifetime, I suppose. And therefore, so he will be with me. We will make really a heaven out of that hell, I tell you. It is a most foolish concept. Most of these religions, I find the neo-religions are only interested in promoting tourism. They are all interested to send you to heaven. I don't know why they are so much interested in sending me to heaven. I am not interested. The Veda is the first book to talk about heaven. If the Veda is a body of knowledge which has got a certain acceptance even on the part of these what we call Western academic scholars. If they have accepted, then it is truth. And they have accepted Veda. Veda is the most ancient body of knowledge available for the humanity. Abba. Thank you, Abba. And what does Veda say? Veda says there is a place called heaven. Oh, not only heaven, there are other lokas available. Okay. You can go there for some time and come back after a holiday. This is what the Veda says. Yadyata iha karmachito loka kshiyate tattata amutra punyachito loka kshiyate. Very clearly giving reasoning also. Just as your body was brought here into being by some we say that there is karma, you are responsible for your body, there is continuity, and you are born of karma, you will be here for a length of time, and you will die, this body will die away. Just as the body will die away here, there also you will assume your body, and that also for a length of time you will have, and you will have to split. Heaven also you will have to quit. This is what is said. You cannot plan to live there permanently by marrying Urvashi, Ramba, etc. This immigration, maneuvering, you can't do there. Why? Because Urvashi, Ramba also on temporary visa. Therefore, you have got to come back. This is what is said. Therefore, what I say, that anybody can have a theology, fine, I don't mind. But one thing I say, we have a perfectly well-argued dualism, a dual philosophy which backs up our religious life. The problem is in religious life. And then there is a well-argued philosophy which says you are a part of the whole. All are accepted. If there is a wave and an ocean, the wave has got a right to say, I am a wave. And every other wave is different from me. And ocean is ocean. There is nothing wrong. That is a point of view. There is nothing wrong. And that is very well known, for which we need not study scriptures. If the wave were to say that I am a part of the ocean, I am not the ocean, the wave is not wrong. Definitely it is acceptable. But again, well, you don't need scriptures because you still continue to be a wave. You are only an adjective to the ocean. You are not a noun anymore. You thought you were a noun. Now you become an adjective. It is something like before marriage, you were nouns. Two of them were nouns. Then after marriage, one becomes an adjective. The other becomes a noun. Very unfortunate thing. The marriage doesn't really make the people happy. If one is reduced to be an adjective and the other one is a noun, that marriage is a tragedy, I tell you, because this man is the noun, and until marriage she was a noun. Saraswati, she was a clean noun. Now what? Saraswati Ramakrishna, adjective. Reduced to be an adjective. Methodically, I tell you, there is a method for this. They have evolved this method. And therefore, it is a wrong thing, but then she becomes an adjective. Sometimes Ramakrishna becomes the adjective. So, if the first one is a tragedy, the second one is a disaster. Sure will agree with me in this. It's a disaster. So naturally this is not a great big thing, but still there is a point of view. We don't require to change religions for this. This is Hindu religion which has got everything. If you want to go one step further, I will say the wave is of course a wave. The ocean is of course the ocean. But then there is no wave without being water. The top of the wave is water, the middle of the wave is water, and all wave is but water. The ocean is but water, and water and therefore all that is there is one water, H2O, Satchit Ananda.